Hey, my name is Nicole Fiore, and I roller skate. You know the old school roller skates, 2 in front, 2 in back? Yeah, those ones. I'm going to be teaching you how to roll and entertaining you along the way. Come roll with me. Hello, today we are going to talk about this move, which I do not know the name of. And I did ask the internet. I put out on my story, I asked people if they had a name for this or if they knew the name for this. And I received so many different answers. The names that people had for these, let me see. What do we have? Tic Tac, Sea Slide, and then I got some really good names. 2 people said the Slither, which I thought was funny. Someone said alternating legs. Someone said side to side. Someone said alternate crazy legs. Someone said like side to side crazy legs. There were a ton of different names. So if you know the actual name for this, if this has an actual name, please help me out. Please message me or put it in the comment below what the name is or what the name is to you. I'm genuinely curious. Like, so many moves like this are developed and either named or not named, and it's just a thing that people do. This move in particular, I saw during quarantine. I started seeing it on the internet a lot, and it's not even something I had ever tried to do. And then one day I watched a video and saw how someone was doing it, and I was like, oh, that's so fun. And on my floor here, my floor is pretty slippery and my wheels are kind of slick. So for me, when I rotate, I don't have to do much of anything. My foot just kind of slides, but I will go through it step by step as best as I can. Again, I just learned this move a few months ago, so I was pretty hesitant to do a tutorial on it, but it is such a fun move. So here we are. First things first, your knees need to be slightly bent. I know I say this all the time, but your knees need to be slightly bent and soft. You need to keep your core tight. You need to keep your core tight because you're moving side to side, and in order to stop and start that momentum for turning and then stopping once you're in position, you have to keep your core tight. It is a very good ab workout because each side, it's like side, 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 side. So it is really cool. If you just do that, it's legs and abs and full body workout. Okay, so let's start with the actual motion. I wear toe stops pretty much all the time. This move may be easier without toe stops in, kind of like crazy legs. You kind of need to get this motion. So if you turn your right skate to the side, or I guess it doesn't matter, but for me, I'm turning my right skate to the side, and then I'm just gonna practice moving my left skate like this. And if you notice, my right skate can kind of move side to side or back and forth. It doesn't really matter because that is the eventual motion you need to do. So this motion right here, I'm on my toe wheels and I'm moving it back and forth like this. My arms kind of start moving with it, so they're alternating. As my left skate goes forward, my right hand goes forward. As it goes back, my left goes forward. So it's like this. This is a little groove on its own. But just get that motion of going around with your toe wheels. I'm kind of pressing on an inside edge, but not really. It's just kind of like I'm steering my skate that way. So as you do that, once it's here, almost at hand position, almost together, parallel, then you switch. So I put these skates down, all wheels down, and then I pick my back one up. And then I bring it over here, turn my left skate. As I turn my left skate, my right skate goes out a little bit. That's totally okay. And then I repeat the process. So this is kind of a sloppy way to learn it, but this is as good as I could figure out how to break it down step by step. So you get that motion first, then put the wheels down, pick the heel wheels up of your right skate, bring it over, turn the left skate, repeat the process. Here, boom. Turn, here, and turn. And then kind of like crazy legs, like how I break it down in these motions, and then you start mushing them together. That's kind of how this is, because once you're here and you get used to these different steps, then you start to combine this move and this move all in one, so it flows. So when I get really comfortable, as I bring this foot in, this one is already turning. So I'm combining these two moves to make one. So it's going here, and then I switch, and then there, and then I switch. There, switch, there, switch. Now, if your floor is not as slippery as mine is, or like if you're outside, you may need to pick up the heel wheels to move it. So where I'm just doing that, you may have to pick up the heel wheels and then do this. So it would be heel wheels, heel wheels. And when I say heel wheels, you're picking up the heel wheels, you're not on the heel wheels. Up. And this, I don't know if this looks cool or if this looks weird, but I'm kind of bouncing as I do it, which can be fun if you want to go up and then low. Another thing that you can do if you have toe stops in, if you're not comfortable rolling it, because I know that can be a little iffy, you can put a toe stop down back here because it's going to get the same motion, but stop yourself so that you're safer. And then pick it up, turn it, bend your knees here, and then switch, put a toe stop down. The back foot should put the toe stop down. Here, toe, toe. So as you do this, like for my style, I'm not like a super groovy skater. That is my favorite style to watch, the people that just like have really cool depth to their skating, cool knee bends, weird timing that makes everything look really interesting. That's my favorite. I like when people switch it up, when they go like up to down, up to down. So in order to help me kind of do that, I started doing this arm move like this. So it's kind of like this. I think of it as like a skirt, like a big flamenco skirt. But I go here, and I only do it with my right hand. Up, down, like this. My left one just kind of floats here. I don't know. With the actual feet, they're not super far apart. So if you can keep them pretty close together as they're passing each other, I'll do it turn this way so maybe you can see it better. But they're not super far apart. They get far apart right here, and then they get close again. Another thing, I literally just realized this, when I am doing this, if I'm really trying to get into it, the leg that's in front closest to the camera is a little higher. So I'm going up and kind of sticking my left butt cheek out when I'm focusing on the left leg and the left leg's closest to the camera. And then I even them out, and then that front leg gets high and I push my butt out a little bit, push, and you can kind of add a body roll to it even. It's not like a full body roll, but it's like a little one. I really hope that helps. Like if you want to just work side to side and not worry about the feet yet, you can kind of shuffle, rotate, shuffle, rotate, shuffle. I think this is a good starting, so you can at least feel the transfer of weight that you will need. Moving each foot, sliding, moving each foot, sliding, because then you'll develop those muscles to do the slide. If you're not used to separating your feet and not having a toe stop down, that can be a little scary if you're literally on the wheels doing this. You have to tighten up your inner thighs to keep yourself from doing the splits basically, but that's totally developed over time just with practice. Yeah, I hope that helps. I don't know the name of this, so please help me out and tell me at least what you think it should be called, I guess. But yeah, have fun with that one. It's a really fun move once you get it smoothed out, but practice it, take your time, let yourself make mistakes, let yourself come up with your own moves in it. Like I said, I keep doing this. I don't know what this is, but the more you practice, you'll develop your own style into it. I always tell people to develop their own style. Like first, Yes, of course, learn the basics, learn the fundamentals. And then once you practice and get comfortable with yourself doing that move, you'll start to create your own ways of doing things, which makes it super interesting. So yeah, let me know how it goes. Please let me know if you have any questions. And again, please send me more stuff that you want to learn. I love breaking down these moves. A lot of new skaters out there are doing these moves and doing them well. So it's really inspiring to then take like what a new street skater is doing and teach it to artistic skaters and stuff like that. It's very interesting the way that the skating is flowing these days, and I am endlessly inspired by the internet. So I hope you are too, and I will see you later. Bye.
Well, that was fun. It'd be real tight if you liked this video, and hit that subscribe button while you're at it. Okay, bye.
Fred, what are you doing?